Hello everybody, this is Oski. So today we're going to be talking about brand new collab. I know everybody's talking about it, everybody's really excited. It's dropping tonight in the item shop. I don't know when this video will go up, so maybe after or before this video, but it's Adventure Time, okay? And so I have a lot to say about this. I'm really excited. I watched Adventure Time as a kid, so it's really exciting to have this collab in the game, and I think they did a pretty remarkable job on the skins, just being able to transfer something so different from Fortnite style into the game. It's pretty impressive. And first of all, let's break the ice, okay? And this is kind of the main topic of the video, and I'm just going to flat out say it. These skins are getting ridiculous and way too expensive, okay? 3 out of the 4 skins are 1,500 V-Bucks with no styles and no back bling, okay? I mean, they all have tons of different outfits, all the characters, and they decided not to give them any styles. And honestly, that's just lazy. Like, that's just ridiculously lazy. Unless, like, there's some agreement with Warner Brothers and these characters that, you know, they were going to appear in their main form and be sold separately as a style later on or something like that. It's just ridiculously lazy. They always do this with collab skins, and they just ignore like some of the styles that wouldn't even have to change very much. But Finn has so many different looks. He has like the Fern look where he's like all mossy and green. Marceline has her hat style. She also has a ponytail outfit with like a flannel and ripped jeans. Princess Bubblegum has a regular outfit as a style, and then Finn's other swords could have been like styles of the main sword, I guess. That one's a little bit more of a stretch because they don't really do stuff like that. But my point is, I'm trying to figure out ways they can up the value to make that 1,500 V-Buck price with no back blings or styles actually worth it. When Fortnite started selling back blings sold separately, they had a good idea because lots of people want to buy the back bling individually, and that's smart. However, together, those two items sold separately cannot equal more than they previously have been together. That doesn't make any sense business-wise, and it's just flat out increasing prices without people realizing. Like, you can't do that because people would not have asked for that change had they have known they were going to end up paying 300 to 400 to 600 V-Bucks more. Like in the case of Jake doesn't come with a back bling. He's 1,500 V-Bucks. And then if you want a back bling for him, like the most logical one to buy would be BMO. You tack a 600 V-Buck back bling onto that 1,500 skin, and it becomes 2,100 V-Bucks. $21 for a skin and a back bling. It's ridiculous. Something needs to change. People need to start talking about it. Content creators need to condemn them instead of just going along with it willy-nilly. Okay? This is ridiculous. We can't allow this to happen. What do you get in the whole collab? Well, there's obviously Finn, Jake, Marceline, Bubblegum, okay? Bunch of back blings, bunch of pickaxes, instruments, and a bunch of emotes. There's also cars, but nobody really cares about the cars. So there's 3 separate back blings, okay? 2 of them are priced at 600 V-Bucks. One of them is BMO, and then one of them is Lumpy Space Princess. And in my opinion, 600 V-Bucks for a back bling is kind of insane. And I know we've had those in the past, like with Yoda, and Baby Yoda. Like we've had 600 V-Buck emotes in the past, or not emotes, back blings in the past. And usually they're kind of worth it. They have like some reactivity or animations that make them at least a little bit better than normal back bling. But 600 V-Bucks is still insane in my opinion, considering that's just 200 off of a whole ass skin. Like you can buy a whole skin for 800 V-Bucks. And so those 2, BMO and Lumpy Space Princess, are 600. They are kind of like their own characters, so it does make a little bit more sense, but I still just think it's way too expensive when you're considering that they're not sold with any bundle and you have to buy them separately. And then the other one is 300, which is in the bundle. So, I mean, that one's still just too much considering it could have just been part of the Marceline skin. Like, why is it being sold separately? Why is this the standard now? It's because people keep defending it. I see people all the time, streamers, content creators, people on Twitter, on YouTube just not having a problem with this. And yeah, that's a lot. That's easy to say when you're coming from a position of having tons of subscribers, having Epic give you these skins for free, or other people in your chat give them to you for free, or just, if you're a financially well-off person. But we got to remember who this game is for. This game is for young adults or teens or children, okay? It's not for people who have a luxurious job and can afford this stuff. Like, it's a video game, for Christ's sake. Those, in general, obviously adults play video games, but it's a video game in a cartoon style with Adventure Time, which are cartoon characters. So I think we should at least make them a little bit more, friendly to younger audiences in terms of pricing. Anyway, and the reason it's a big problem is because it's always been good until recently, and that's why it's upsetting me. So let's talk about another thing that's annoying with this collab. So you have the big bundle, which comes with Finn. It comes with all the skins, okay? It comes with Marceline's backbling Hambo, which is 300 V-Bucks. It comes with all the pickaxes, so you got the mint pickaxe, you got the parasol, and you got Finn's sword. And then it comes with a keytar, and then Marceline's guitar axe thing. So, that's great. That's a lot of value. It's actually like 10K V-Bucks worth of stuff for a 3.8K. So it's good value for sure, but the fact that it is even like $38 is quite insane in my opinion. And then the dumb part is that the rest of the cosmetics, like the 3 emotes, which are like 300, 400, 500, something like that, I think, I'm not quite sure, and the BMO back bling, the Lumpy Space Princess back bling, which are both 600, okay? And I think there was one more thing. Oh yeah, the Jake glider, which is 800. The fact that there's no gear bundle for that stuff is stupid and ridiculous. And it makes me actually very angry. Because now, if people want to buy the whole collab, which, those people who are probably doing that probably don't have that much money issues or worries, but we're all humans. We buy stuff more than our means all the time. You'd be spending 7,200 V-Bucks just for the cosmetics that aren't related to rocket racing or cars or whatever. That's essentially $70, which is quite insane for the price of a collab in a game that is made for younger audiences. So overall, collabs and their cosmetics keep getting more and more expensive, and you get less and less in terms of the value. Obviously, you get a good deal with the bundle, which is like 10K V-Bucks worth of stuff for 3.8. But still, the overall collab is extremely expensive, just in general. Because even $38 is expensive, and that's inflated because of these stupid back blings that are just being added and not paired with the skins like we've had for 8 years almost. It's like, why are we changing this now? Obviously, Epic lost a lot of money due to the lawsuits and stuff, but people need to start speaking up with their money and not buying these collabs, because this is going to be the precedent going forward, and things will get worse. Okay, they're not just going to stop here if they realize they can get away with this. So yeah, the bundle is being inflated, and it's not as good of a deal when you realize that they're including stuff that shouldn't be included. Like the instruments are cool now because they can be backblings or pickaxes, but in reality, do we really need those in the bundle? No, I would have much preferred BMO or Lumpy Space Princess or the glider. It's stupid. Okay. So finally, just to end it off, I know this is just an angry rant, but it's because I am angry. Because I've brought up this point in many people's chats, and they're just like, dude, you're getting such good value. Fortnite's the best consumer-friendly game. And to me, it's like, how do you not see that things are getting worse? Like, prices are higher for the skins. Obviously, you don't care because you probably get it for free from Epic Games because you're like an Epic partner. But as someone as myself who likes to buy these collabs, and I'm in college, it's like, I can't afford to be dropping $40 on a bundle, just, and obviously these are just wants and not needs, so I might sound a little bit entitled, but we've had a good system for 8 years, and I don't know why they changed it now. That's all I wanted to say. And I'm just sick of it, because it's a shame. We are witnessing the downfall of the most consumer-friendly game on the platform when it comes to cosmetic in real time, okay? Obviously, there's still good value there, but it's worse now, and nobody seems to be talking about it. Everybody's kind of just ignoring it because it's their favorite collab. But yeah, I'll have some more thoughts out later this week about these skins in particular, and other anime or cel-shaded collabs. But make sure you guys leave a comment what you think about this. Make sure you leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Make lots of Fortnite commentary content. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.